baby mama went celibate. Lies on my breath, she said she couldn't take the smell of it. Tired of the rumors, every room had an elephant. Trying to find her shoes, rummaging through the skeletons. She took away sex, took me out of my element. I tried to do the single dad mingle dance at the club with the iron in my wrinkled pants. You could fall much faster than you think you can. Big hands for my ring, I'ma need a Pringles can.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another mail day from across the border. Smuggled some more goodies over for you guys, so without further ado, let's take a look. We're actually going to start off with some cards that we purchased from, I guess you could call it a local store. It's kind of on the way to the border. So here we have it. Actually, some awesome Pokemon cards for my guy, 416 Rare Cards. I will link his YouTube channel up in the eye. Actually, we'll start in the opposite order. I've already spoiled the first one. But there we have it. So some awesome Pokemon cards to start it off for us. Without further ado, we have our Moltres here. I've already looked over most of these for condition. Just in general, they're mostly pretty good. If anything, like very lightly played or mint condition. Or no mint condition. Yeah, like very light edge wear, but some of them very minimal hollow scratching and things like that. So like I said, I'm not going to go into too much detail on the Pokemon cards, but I will lay them out because they are all pretty cool. So here we have our next Dragonite. This video could also kind of be for 416 to look at or use for a PSA sub if he's doing it, or a PSA PSA submission video. So this one looks decent. It has a little bit of edge wear. Hope there might be a little bit of a ding on the side. Hopefully that's all right though. Ignore prices because most are in Canadian pricing, and most were haggled. Most weren't picked up for these prices, so. Again, these were all picked up from, here we have a Dark Dragonite from my my US mailbox. Because I am located in Canada, pretty cool Dark Dragonite. Some people just won't ship over to Canada from the US, so yeah. When that happens, you do what you gotta do. You do what you gotta do to get your cards. So here we have a Pinsir. And this is just awesome to see some of these cards again, because these were the cards, not first edition stuff, but a lot of this stuff is stuff that I had. I remember one of my birthday parties. I have a little bit of play wear on the edge there, but other than that, looks like a pretty good card. Anyways, so yeah, I remember getting some for my birthday. And opening a bunch of packs at a birthday party, so that was pretty funny. But unfortunately, some punk dweeb kid stole all of my Pokemon cards when we were going into high school. He moved off to a different high school, and there you go. Bob's your uncle. Then I started collecting Yu-Gi-Oh! Mailday looks decent. The corners look kind of like not great. I'm just not sure about Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not sure about Yu-Gi-Oh! I hope I'm sure about Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not sure about Pokemon in terms of grading, how it would do. Here we have a Suicune. So some awesome legendaries from the first few first few series. This one looks decent, has a little corner. But yeah, some of them are like cut weirdly, and it's like, I don't know if that's that's going to affect the grade. I would assume it would in terms of getting a 10, but I'm not sure if like it would qualify for a 9 or whatever it is. So here we have Ho-Oh, our next legendary, pretty epic. This one, I do recall seeing some like print lines there. Other than that, it looked pretty good. And of course, the one that was already spoiled, Lugia. And like some very light scratching on the foiling. Hopefully nothing else major. I don't know, I might just not have a great eye for I keep saying Yu-Gi-Oh! Might not have a great eye for Pokemon, so hopefully I did okay for my friend 416. But okay. Sorry, just change up the view a little bit there on you. Get a little bit better angle for the rest of the opening. So, some other Pokemon cards that I picked up for 416. These guys are slabbed up, some from PWCC auctions. Here's a Manectric, PSA 8. We have a Pikachu Holo, or Pikachu Legend Maker, sorry. And this is a Mint 9. Oof. Case looks a little scratched there. I'm sure if you knew about that. It's unfortunate. If ever you're buying PSA cards, of course you want them to be you want the case to be in good condition too. Here we have a Crawdont. Whoops, smacked those cards up there. Our next card is Mightyena. There's another Mint 9, and here we have, I would guess you could say, is the highlight of, I don't know actually, to tell you the truth. I would assume though, a Gem Mint 10 Groudon. Pretty epic card. Okay, so there's a Pokemon for you. We're done with that. Here we have some Yu-Gi-Oh! Getting into the Yug. And this is some more from 416. This is a Zoa, of course you can see, from the Falsebound Kingdom. Our first being Clear Vice Dragon. Pretty epic. This one, I think, was just eBay. Again, one of those Stardust Overdrive, one of those exclusive sets for first edition. And it's in really good condition, but it has this frilling on the sides that's, it's not playwear. It's very common, I've seen, for Stardust Overdrive cards. So there's that. It's just unfortunate. But if you look at it, like, the back looks really nice. It's really clean. It's off-centered like crazy, but yeah, for some reason, I've seen that with some other cards too. I believe I have a Victory Dragon that's in very similar condition. So, unfortunate for Stardust Overdrive. But, nonetheless, Clear Vice Dragon. Epic. So, kicking off our Yu-Gi-Oh! So far. So, our next card, one in an auction, and one of the only big money ultimate rares that I don't have from the 5Ds era, Legendary Six Samurai Shien. And I picked this guy up in an auction. Actually wasn't the greatest pictures, so wasn't too happy when I first originally saw it. There's actually a little dirt on the top now that I see as well too. And you can see a little edge wear, and the corners kind of look a little soft. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, definitely soft corners, even a little denting in the middle. I wouldn't describe this as near mint, but that's what he did. Unfortunate, but wasn't looking to grade it. Just picking it up for a good price on auction for the binder. So there we have it, Legendary Six Samurai Shien. I'm gonna get that dirt off later. Might have to pick up the rest of the Six Sam Ultimate Rares now. Any of which I do not have. Alrighty, there he is. Legendary Six Samurai Shien. Sorry, try to do as much editing as I can. My chair was farting quite a bit there. But here we have our next card, and here is actually our first from Instagram. Actually, the only from the Instagram from this mail day, or at least the overseas mail day, as you call it, over the border mail day. But here we have something that was been on my watch list for a while from TCG Can2. Check him out on Instagram. He'll be linked in the eye or in the description. And this is a first edition from Crossroads of Chaos, one of those guys who was printed really late in the TCG. Elemental Hero Divine Neos. It was printed in the 5Ds era, but obviously, being an Elemental Hero, I consider that pretty late. So, pretty epic to get this secret rare for the collection. And it is a near mint 8. Has I think it had a little ding on the top back there, but I only bought it for cracking purposes. I want it for the binder, so doesn't matter to me. All right, next from our local pickup, we have some awesome booster packs. So, as you can see here, we have some Duelist Pack 3, Duelist Pack Yusei 3s, first editions. And I never pulled a, I think it's called Bree Synchron or something like that. So, pretty epic to pick those guys up for, obviously, as you can see there, a pretty good price. All right, and that's Canadian pricing too. And some more booster packs, as you can see, Star Strike Blast, first edition. Comment if you've ever seen these in Unlimited. I don't think I've ever seen the cards or the packs in Unlimited. So that's just a little something. It's weird that like some packs weren't printed a lot in Unlimited. I feel like the Unlims could be worth a lot more eventually. But as you can see, had to pull out the mat for the Star Strike Blast packs. With that being said, we're gonna quickly cut because we're not done here. We've got some more stuff to show you. And here we have it, as you can see, the Shining Darkness sneak peek mat. The last sneak peek mat that I needed for the collection. We're just waiting on one more Winnemat, and then we'll have all from the 5Ds eras. Pretty epic to finally pick one of these guys up. So yeah, we'll have all the boxes as well as all of the mats to match. Pretty epic. Okay, and our last item for the day, another from 416 Rare Cards, some epic Metal Raiders. These promotional posters, I believe is what they are. Yeah, probably for the stores that had them. So pretty epic, and there's 4 of them here. I'm not going to go through them because I don't want to damage the rest of them. But there you have it. Pretty cool. I'll link his YouTube channel. He'll probably, or on his Instagram, he'll probably sell. I'm assuming he'll sell the other 3. So yeah, give him a shout. Epic. And there we have it for today's mail day from across the border. I hope you all enjoyed. Take it easy. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace.